The most suitable way to understand what it means to be human in this COVID-19 is to revise our human being as Imago Dei, so that we become compassionate and vulnerable to the suffering around us. By the outbreaks of coronavirus, many people are facing the negative situations which they have never expected in their life, such as public lockdown, social distance, job loss, strict health protocols, domestic violence, financial crisis, and starvation, and so on. All these facts cause the social and political intersectionality, while the poor and marginalized suffers all forms of structural discrimination based on gender, race, ethnicity, culture, economic class, caste, ability, profession, and age. People are asking why this happened to us. If God is all good and all powerful, why does He allow us to suffer? The following excuses to these questions are: first, God is a fair judge. COVID-19 is God's way of punishing us who must have sinned against Him. The second, God is a good teacher. COVID-19 is God's way of testing us to be better. The third one is God is a protective shepherd. No virus can touch me. I am sanctified by the precious blood of Christ. The fourth one is God is a mysterious God. God has a reason behind this COVID-19, even though we don't understand it. Do all these excuses answer what means to be human as the image of God in this pandemic? The answer is no. When the pandemic becomes so long, people are trying to see God in another way. They did not ask God, "Why, Lord?" anymore, but they began to learn how to live or how to respond to this pandemic. God is not on the side of COVID-19 virus, but always on the side of its victims, just as God is suffering in and with Jesus on the cross. What God really wills is not that we suffer, but to overcome our suffering. In the parable of the Good Samaritan, God becomes so vulnerable that He cannot resist Himself to respond to the suffering man. We are called, if you will, to a mutual recognition of seeing in Christ the one who became so vulnerable for us that we might be saved. In realizing how vulnerable our compassionate God is, we can accept our vulnerability no longer as a vice or a negative trait, but as a virtue which enables us to respond to the other who is at risk. In our negative contrast experience of the pandemic, what ought to be done for a better humanity is finding out how we humans, as the image of the compassionate God, should respond to it, rather than asking why the God of power lets it happen. Such approach to this COVID-19 will decide the ultimate meaning to be human in time of this pandemic. What matters most is not why, but how to respond to. Even though there are hardship and death, nothing can separate us from the love of God, as St. Paul said. In this pandemic, to be human is to trust in God in everything, because man cannot do anything without His grace. God is always suffering with and in our suffering. and in our vulnerability whenever we respond to the suffering.